Hello and welcome back everybody in the saga of me mispronouncing every single word that I see. We are in a precarious situation primarily because King Owen of Connachta has been incredibly weak. And now I say this, and you know, I of course consider myself to be a very strong male of the humankind, but my vassals see this apparently in a bit of a different light. Last time we were at war with the King Luguide, I couldn't even, is it like Luid? You know, because if this doesn't mean Eogan, but Owen, then shouldn't this mean something like Luid? Luid. You know what? Tell me about it. I think this probably means Luid. Did I decode? Did I crack the Irish language? Is this true? But we went to war against him, and almost none of our vassals actually came to our aid. We did win it in the end, and we succeeded in securing this, you know, county for Chief Fina, or Fina. But at the end of the day, I mean, all of them are incredibly disloyal, and I cannot respect that, but I mean, you know, they don't respect me either. Well, so, what we're going to do before we really start this episode is we're going to look around with the religions and the cultures map mode because somebody requested it. The religion map mode is fairly interesting. When I say that, I mean it is in a big change. Everything is flipping currently. Nicene is taking over Gaul. Already, you know, in all of its primary regions really, but you have a majority Aryan rule over here. The Visigoths, of course, attracted to Arianism because it kind of incorporates the heroic myths of the Germanic religions compared, you know, to normal Christianity. You also have some Suebic, Frankish, Anglo-Saxon, and Old Norse, which is just in general, you know, variations of the Germanic faith. So some call, you know, Thor, others call him Dona, and what else is going on. Over here we have Nicene on the march, as well as it is of course on the march over here in Ireland. Barely anything of it to be seen in Scotland as of so far. The Picts still holding on. The Scots themselves haven't taken over yet. What do you call this? That's just Pictland. Oh, it's Alba. Interesting. But you can see everything flipping here, you know, the Irish rulers. I mean, you get some Pelagians over here, but other than that, you got mostly Nicenes. You know, we are one of the very few strong Gaelic powers, and, you know, I say strong, but I mean, our vassals hate me. What can I do? When it comes to cultures, it's a bit of a mess. You got all of these subcultures that have formed under the Romans. You can even see some Romano-Germanic ones that lived along the Rhine over here, and are now being overrun by the proper Germanic ones. Other than that, what has been going on, the, you know, Anglo-Saxons obviously came over here. Then you got the backwater cultures, as I like to call them, the backwater Celts, which is just the Britons, the Irish, and the Cumbric, and then you have the Romano-British, who are fairly civilized, I assume, but they at the very least adopted, you know, rights and language of the Romans, at least in a partial degree. Anyway, what are we going to do this nice day? Honestly, I don't know. I think first things first, what I want to do is I want to build up a bit of a retinue just to get some respect. Make these kiddos respect me. And would you look at this? Interesting. This is the cheapest one, obviously. You get some spearmen, some light horsemen. It's very similar. You know, you can buy some with your prestige, and then you can buy some with your money. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, the money is obviously better, you know, just objectively speaking. If I got 200 spearmen, would that even make a difference? Oh, you know what? We're going to take the Gaelic riders. Wait, would we? Look at these dudes, the warriors. Galuglay. Galuglay? I don't know how to pronounce that. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It is still, by the way, like 30 degrees. I hate it. It is torturing me. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a mix of some cheap units here, because that is, I mean, let's be sincere about this. I need to be kind of cheap about this. I just need some troops, for God's sake. Offerings to the Cedar. And you know what? Let's do this again. At the behest of your court druid, you have decided to hold a ceremony for the Cedar, the minor gods and spirits of the realm. We have done this before, so take my money and enjoy. I'm afraid, by the way, of declaring war on anybody, because none of my vassals are likely to actually follow me into the war. Fine treasures of gold and silver are brought inside the grove. The smell of burning herbs permeates the air as you know. Kneel before a small stream of water. Slowly place the offering inside the stream and watch as they are taken away to be enjoyed by the spirits. And it did not work. Amazing. It's just what I needed. A realm was too stable, too strong. I needed the gods to tell me that I'm a dumb ruler. Alright, so the way I see it, we probably want to go out and about and raid some. You don't really have that many troops, do you? Indeed he doesn't. My liege, I write to you with bad news from Maesiola. My efforts to root out heresy and convert the population have met with resistance. Oh, I don't like that local revolt risk, because if they do revolt there, we might actually be absolutely screwed. But let's not, you know, consider that even for a second. What we should be considering is our son. He's 13 years old, has not been... Yes, of course, marry him to the princess of the East Roman Empire. Erutius. I wonder why I can't interact with him. I assume that it would be like right here, but I guess that you like have to be somewhere over here to actually talk to them. Obviously, you know, they have no role in the life of the Irish. Eastern Imperial oh, we also got the Western one. I like that. Alright, well. Who am I gonna marry him to? My son needs a good old betrothal that, you know, would be promising, if possible. She's Cumbric, that's not the right one. Irish, Demetsu, ooh, she's beautiful, poet. She's a good one. Poor fighter, mind you, but... Oh, are you an Irish king? Interesting. King Angus of the Black Shields of Demetia. Oh, that's super cool. Absolutely. You know what? I want a betrothal. Yes, please. Oh, and he accepts. Now, we will not actually be able to help each other, but that will be very prestigious. And it might even lead to me long-term being able to claim that. But for the moment, let's just fast forward. I mean, this mod runs so quickly. Oh, and I have become a skillful commander. Very nice. Mocked by bards. Recently, you've noticed a certain amount of stifled smiling and sniggering every time you walk somewhere. Now you know why. Apparently, some of the bards your chancellor has been sponsoring have been mocking and singing some particularly biting satires about you. Yo, is this the downfall episode of us? Because King Owen is not doing so hard, and I see you, Owen, in the comments over there. Why are you, you know, they're mocking you, they're doing this to you, and you're just taking it? It's weak, buddy. That's very weak. You think we can go raid with this? How many do you own? 512 total. You don't own enough to actually oppose us. Let's try to raid this. Sure. Oh, already raided. Quick. Reliable. And let's definitely, like, do it a bit slower. Is he gathering an army? It doesn't look like it. Alright, so we are actively raiding. Give me a good song. Give me, like, the drums of war. Let them have their fun. I mean, this literally isn't war, my dude. Why do I get this event? I mean, this is a vanilla event. Why do I get this? Despite not being at war. I'm just gonna, like, this is just a... I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Captured a man. Yeah, alright, that was terrible. But we get away with most of our people, really. I should have slowed it down even for that. Whenever we have any troop movement going on, we really ought to slow it down. What can I do with this prisoner? I mean, we might as well... What? Does not publicly follow. Oh, he is a Gale. I understand. I know how this game works. Can I ransom you? No. Are you important in any way? You're a good person, all things considered. You know what? I'm just gonna let you go. Sorry, mate. False imprisonment. What do you do here? Cultural liberalism. In Realm Majesty. You know, I'm wondering. I think Realm Majesty is the one that we need the most, really. Let's go with legalism, just so that we theoretically could pass this law, which I really want to pass, but can't. And then let's fast forward here. You know what's a couple of years in the minds of an ancient High King of Ireland that we will surely become? Patriarch Fortak. Dude, it's covering these names, I swear to God, they give me a stroke every time I look at them. Why is there, so is there actually, and I thought about this, is there actually like a used Gaelic alphabet? Because this one clearly isn't working. Somebody posted, and this was very interesting, I didn't have enough time to check it out, but somebody posted early writing in this exact period in Ireland. Very, very interesting stuff. And I think I'm going to take a look at that again. Because like it's just the way this is articulated in the Latin alphabet clearly isn't really adequate. Like the letters don't make the sounds they tell me they do. Seek treatment for illness. Hey, treat me, buddy. Very well. And that did nothing. Alright. Let's have another treatment. That did something. Hey! As he's growing older, I can see that Connell could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Connell. You know what? Listen, hear me out here. It doesn't make sense to have an ambitious son when you're content. I understand this. But for the first time in my life, I feel like this event isn't absolute garbage if I were to pick ambitious, because it does automatically make you a rival with your son. And I think since we are content, that actually, for the first time in my life, makes sense. If our son is all that ambitious, tries to, you know, get over our head, tries to be better than us, then we're going to dislike this, because we have always been content. We liked a slow and quiet and peaceful life. So then we would obviously be rivals. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. Yeah, I think that is absolutely adequate. What is this? I'm going to marry Sibyl. Who even are you? Coming of age. Today your child comes of age. He will join the clan today as the troops present him to the gods. You can use this opportunity to plan his future. He will be a warrior. Yes. I mean, he will be a warrior. That is true. That is the basis of who we are as well as a person. We might not be a good one, but even then. Why am I still leading armies? So get out of there. No, not this. Thank you. You say that these two should marry, huh? I don't even know who they are, so I say yes. Can I change the law yet? No. Almost. December 491. Oh, look at this dude. He's cynical. Ooh, he is cynical. Might turn Christian. Never know how it goes. And I could imprison you. You are a Christian after all. I mean, why wouldn't I? Oh, god damn it. Every time. I swear. Every damn time. Alright, well, the way I see it. Let's just go ahead, raid some more. Definitely want to slow it down though if we do that. Still, even at 3 speed, it's so fast. Oh, we can't even take anything over here. Your vassal, Chief Mothan of Tirdal Locha, is arguing with his wife. I really hate you, actually. I want to intervene on behalf of your wife. Was upset that I interrupted a private discussion. He wanted me to stay out of the business in the future. You know what? Good point. Dig. Where can I raid you? Oh, I think because they fought me back once before already. At least that's the only way that really makes sense to me. Listen, I'm trying my best to raid a bit here, okay? Doesn't look like it's working though, I will admit. Alright, this one is working. Got a lot of troops. Whenever you see them, which is probably at the end of the month, immediately get out of here. I'm not even sure. No, we already have to get out of here. No point in being there. God damn it, dude. Can't do anything. And everybody hates me. Alright, let me take a look at the laws here. Oh no. Seriously? It's crazy. So what you're saying is, wait a minute. Does this have any requirement? No, it doesn't. Neither does this. Okay, I see. So we could go with either of those. Then you have this. We don't really... I don't think we really want this. We don't want to change it. And for modest, we have to wait until 496. You know what? Let's just live at peace for a bit. Your daily routine. And I could use a person instead of just a dummy. Let's talk about that. I could use someone to train with. Cinead. Oh, we do not like each other. Alright, well. That's a bit strange, I'll tell you. Who are you fighting? Nobody. The buildings Cinead was looking to reinforce should be torn down and replaced with sturdier houses and watchtowers, but Cinead was insistent something could be done about them. I told him my honest opinion about the buildings. The materials from the old houses could be used to erect better buildings. Nothing can be done. Tear them down before they fall apart, or the cost to rebuild them will be great, and I want a share of that. Nah, dude, let's just rebuild it, I guess. We should, honestly, if we were a battlefield terrain master, then we could give that on to other people, and that would be so beneficial. County of Selmans. So, oh, they just conquered some stuff here. We got Blois. And there's Selmans. So they just conquered this and made it de jure part of their kingdoms. So they are ousting the old lords and pushing it all into their own territory. And that will continue. as they go further north, south, not north. We're no longer sick. Were we sick for years? Rise of the Ostrogoths. King Theodoric of the Ostrogoths has emerged victorious in Italy following the murder of the former King Odoacer and his supporters in Ravenna during a banquet celebrating a peace treaty. All of Italy now lies firmly under the control of King Theodoric, who has taken power as an ostensibly viceroy of the emperor and has promised to continue to respect the rights and administrations of his new Roman subjects. The king has nonetheless expressed his desire to restore order and unity over the fractured west, pursuing marriage alliances with the various other Germanic kings. While the Ostrogoths seem content to rule over Italy for now, a sudden shift in the political environment, especially in Provence, could change that. Ooh, the Ostrogoths might come in from the map over there. We'll see about that. For the time being, let's offer something here. Just a tiny amount of money, we can do this. And with peace, for now. Man, we're making such a tiny amount of money. Oh, they actually converted a province to Gaelic. I like it. If only I could get rid of this man. Ah, if only. The Brotherhood of Mithras. Your martial skills have been noticed by the members of the Brotherhood of Mithras, an ancient secret cult open only to the bravest warriors of Britain. You have been granted the honor of becoming a fellow brother of the ancient order if you so desire. Such an honor cannot be refused. This character is an initiate to the secret cult of Mithras, an ancient brotherhood open only to the... Right, we've already read this. I wonder how real this was. Like, in what kind of form did this exist, if it did exist at all? You know what? I'm gonna join them, because, like, if you are content, you're kind of honored to join these sort of people, right? You are like, yeah, how could I refuse this? These great people are offering something to me, and they are, by the way, not actually any society. Isn't King Arthur, or High Lord Arthur, I should say. Yes, he's a brother of Mithras. Hello, my brother. How may I help you? But yeah, regardless of this, I can't get any more land unless I revoke titles, and I cannot revoke titles. What do we do here? What do we do? We cannot get more retinues, meaning we are at the limit here with this. I think I'm just gonna, like, he's content, right? We're just gonna change some laws, because internal reform is not something that somebody gets very angry about if they are content. Propose that they marry. Yes, thank you. Really? Oh, they get the education this early. But yeah, there you go, absolutely. I don't want them, you know what, give me the prestige. Maybe they respect me a bit more. There has been a marriage. Why don't you get some, you know, neat little kids going? Get some grandchildren for me. My court physician has suggested I pay him some, or buy him some exotic herbs and other rare ingredients so that he can mix advanced draughts and poultices. There you go. Sure. Okay, join all of his factions. Independence. Oh, now I know what's going on here. All of a sudden, I understand. All of you are betraying me. More than I could have ever known. Alright, you know what? I'm going to give this out. You're also going to become a Master of the Wilds. Warden of the Wilds, that is. Who else? Who else we got? Him himself, the leader, I suppose. Thought I already named him Warden of the Wilds, but apparently not. I'm not sure that that is enough to actually move some of them out of there, but we'll have to see. If they fight me, I will destroy them. And he's done it. 2 more learning for him. Very nice. Good job. I enjoy learning too. Who doesn't, really? So what is it that we need here? December 496. We can do this. The taxes and tithes due to me arrived at the castle today. As I was watching the money being carried into the treasury, I noticed some shadowy figures trying to make off with several chests. I had my guards seize them, and under questioning they revealed to be in the employ of a chief Infir. What shall be done with my thieving vassal? I mean, you gotta take the head up for this, don't you? Where you... Oh, I pressed your claim. And yet, you're not electing him. Interesting. Yet he's electing... What, his brother? Yeah, his brother. Wow. See, if I take off the head, I might get a brother that doesn't like me. Oh, he actually loves me. Oh, that is... Wait, what? What do you mean, pressed my claim? Did I press his claim and then they usurped? What happened here? Elected. How did that happen? I remember this man. We looked at him at the start of the episode. How did he get diselected? Unelected, whatever. How did he do that? He's still alive. It happened like fairly, you know, closely after the war. In what world does that make any sense? But look, you stole from me. I'm a content man, but I'm wrathful, and I will have to show that I am strong to you. Imprison him, take his head off. Does this actually get split, by the way? Eid and Fina, and Eid is already this lord. What? No. Please stop. Eid is this one, so it does get split. You know what? Take his head off. I think sometimes you gotta teach him a lesson. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And both of you are Christians that I do not want here. Why do I not have the opportunity to put you on the council, my friend? I mean, you are terrible as a chancellor. You know what? Don't even think about it. I'm gonna put you back on. And yeah, we just did something strong here for the realm in itself. You know, that definitely helps us. But at the end of the day, it does so much more. And you're raiding them. Wait, you can raid over there. I can also raid over there. See, I genuinely wasn't aware of this. Does this man, because I know that he is related to him. In what way? I honestly can't tell you. How are they related? Grandparents. King of Momine. I guess, yeah, there is where it drifted apart in the grandparent section. But they are no friends, or at least they are not allied. You think I could go on a raid against them? Raid Luacra. You know what? Let's do it. And I swear to God, if we lose this, I'm gonna be more than mad. And if they don't join me in this, you know what? I'll take this. I will take what I just saw there. I'm okay with that. There was a decent amount of troops that I could raise from all of these fellas. Now let's have everybody attach themselves to me. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Come on, there gotta be more, right? Apparently not. Well, the county of Anjou has just been accepted into existence, I guess. You go back to leading troops again. Thank you very much. We are an amazing, amazing troop leader indeed. Would be a shame to not lead the troops ourselves. Alright, let's head on in there, but slow it down a bit. We're gonna do another raid. How much money we get, I didn't even take a look at. I just need the raids to prove that I am strong. 72 bucks. You know what? I'm nothing to sneeze at. Absolutely nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, I'll take the penalty. I mean, they're gonna be wiped. There you go. Immediately. It's just crazy how quickly and disastrously the battles end right here. I'm so much better than him. I'm gonna fight him, and I won. He has passed away. Very, very nice. Alright, time to head in there. We should also probably go ahead and actually... Oh, I thought we could worship the ancestors again. Does not appear that we can, though. Alright, let's do this. The conversion of Breuche-Liande. Whatever that is, dude. Oh! Brèche. The Brittany just converted. Unbelievable. What were they? They were just Brythonic, right? I believe so. Oh my god, Tumnonia sent them. Mordred, the missionary, you absolute twat. I hate it. So we now have a big Christian influence in the British Isles. Because of that dude. He just sits there, loves to convert people. I hate it, and I hate him. And I wish it weren't so. And I'm going to continue onwards here. War in the north. Thousands of Pictish warriors from the Highland tribes in the north are gathering in the valleys of Scotia. They swore fealty to the king Arthur of Fotla. To you, okay. And in return, they expect to be sent to conquer new lands for themselves south of Antoine's Wall. The neighboring kingdoms shall prepare to defend themselves from these fierce blue-painted warriors. Oh, they coming. They are coming. So I want to take this down because this should give us some money. Yes, indeed. I could take him. Would he have the money to pay for this, like, you know, afterwards? Oh, he probably would. I'm gonna lock her up. And then I will... Actually, I will not piece you out yet. Because I will, before we do anything else... 10 gold. Come on, dude. Alright, there you go. And I have won. And with that, we got some decent amount of money. Can I invest? Let's go. We can finally do something. Plus 7 archers. Come on, dude. That can't be the number. Levy size plus 3%. Alright. I guess that's all we're gonna go with here. Who are you anyway? I just defeated them, but I don't even know who they were. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. That was a decent victory right there. Could I go out of my way to raid somebody else? Probably can raid you actually. I can't do that right now because I went on a recent raid. After this is done though... Wait, why? Oh, it's still not 496. God damn, dude. That's so slow. I thought, why is it not available now? But apparently, obviously, it is not available. But let's just wait for another year. And then we're going to see if we can't pass that law. And if not, you know, I will end that episode one way or another. Thank you for coming to my court. I appreciate it a great deal. Please treat me. Thank you for treating me. I don't know why I keep getting sick, but what can you do about it, right? Started a vote on the tax-shifted church obligations. What? Do you realize that we have like 2 churches in this country? There's one. 3 churches, alright, you know what? 4, 5, oh wow, 6. So everywhere where they are actually Christian, no, he does actually also have a church or a temple rather. I mean, you know what? Sure. I'm actually, I don't care. I'll be honest with you. I might as well vote yes. Young Cezanne has caught my attention again. I'm starting to think she might fancy me. Her looks and advances get more obvious every day. There's a little brawny girl there. Nah, I don't think he's interested in any of that. Not appropriate. And I also just don't want... Oh, come on, dude. Don't do this. They're all turning Christian. And you know on whose behest. Oh, he actually... Our levy size and vassal opinion have increased. What does that mean? Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. It's minus 50. Let's go. We're getting there. We are actually getting there. Not by our free will, but we are still getting there. You know, don't boo something that is going fairly well. Build legend, right? Some of these, they're just Connachta warriors. Who the hell are you? I have no idea who that is. But alright. Our fame and our glory is increasing. And I think the 1k there was the cutoff point. At least I'd argue it was. I'm not actually certain. You gotta admit it. And I think if we want to raid anybody next, you know, it has to be him. Who's the trade fatigue? Thank you so much. Earldom of Swiss. I think somebody explained to me how to pronounce it. I don't remember it. But Anglia is coming, dude. Anglia is coming. No joke. They are pushing into the Brythonic raids over there, or regions over there. Longboats full of Germanic settlers keep grounding on the shores of South Sax. Newcomers are hungry and fierce warriors with their wives and children, and they are looking for new lands to call home. The lords of Dumnonia will soon have to defend their lands from warbands of Saxon invaders determined to conquer and occupy the rich and fertile provinces of southern Britain. In particular, the coastal provinces closest to South Sax, an area the Anglo-Saxons call Meonware. Meonware. Attacking the missionary in Attack for Belgae. There, okay. The lake is placid. As you throw your rope into the water, you let the soft singing of the birds lull you into deep thoughts as you daydream on its banks. Suddenly, the rope stirs and you are pulled into the water. Opening your eyes, and the water shows a dark form swiftly swimming towards you. Stay and fight. I might actually die there. Or just run away. Nah, I mean, he's gone tent, but he's never missed an opportunity to fight. I mean, that much should be clear. Yeah, we didn't lose either. Very nice. The warriors raised have become disillusioned. Oh, I probably should have done something with them, but you know what? I probably, like, to begin with, should have just actually administered the realm. And then I'm going to try to raise those troops quicker. Sponsor bards. Build some zeal. Religious enemies I always love to fight. Training grounds has been built. Let's go. And I'm a brilliant commander. Oh, this is the way it's supposed to be. Excuse you. Improved relations, that's okay. How are we doing in terms of glory now? Still minus 50, but that is so much better than anything we had before. How are your vassals doing? Oh, 6k, excuse you. I don't think anybody's gonna call or gonna accept his call to arms. But we will test that in the next episode, I think. Are you kidding me? 26th of... How often have I looked at this in this? There you go, okay. We mostly have opponents. I could probably... I can request these council favors, and if I wanted to, I could probably go on and to actually just tell them to no longer be on the council. But I mean, why would I do this? I'm a very, very respectful man. Oh, you're already returning a favor to Artgal, and that is why you don't want to give me a favor. You are very, very old, so why don't... Actually, you know what, Spy Master? I will owe you all so much, okay? So much. Oh, I didn't even need 3. God damn it. But here we go. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, okay? We've done it. We are at modest tribal organization. We are getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting there. And that should actually leave this, or push this down to -60, right? In the last few days, my wife has been clutching at her stomach. She is fairly old. Let's call the court physician here. Yeah, now we're at -60. So once we cross 1,000 again, we will make it again to -50. That is very, very nice. Still awful, of course, but very, very nice. You know, we didn't do so much here, but we succeeded in just going out of our way to crash the party of our vassals. We just shifted this law a bit further. Once we are at... we need significant, don't we? We do. Once we are at significant, though, whenever that happens, we will be able to actually get it done. In 10 years, we could change another tribal organization law. We will probably be able to do this, and we would be at medium, so max of maybe 20, 25 years, we would be at significant. And then we could truly rule in this kingdom. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. You know, not too much happened here today, but that's just life in Ireland, isn't it? Nice, calm, relaxed. Sometimes you sacrifice a human. That sort of stuff. I'll see you later. Have a good one. And goddamn, it's so hot. Later, alligator.